Welcome back to the show, everybody. Welcome back to the Upper Tier Podcast. It is Monday, which means it's 9 o'clock. It's the Monday mashup here every single Monday. Hope you're enjoying the content going out at the moment. A couple of videos went out today. We did a preview for the Galatasaray game coming up tomorrow. We are doing a watch along. We'll be live at 5:30 tomorrow for Galatasaray versus Liverpool. The big news coming out of there is Alison Becker injured. So hasn't travelled with the squad, so we remain seeing how that affects games going forward and stuff like that. But Marmadashvili will come in as well. And I mean, there was a lot of conversations at the weekend about maybe he should have played the FA Cup game and Allison should be playing the Champions League games. But however, it is what it is, and we have to just get on with it. We are going to be talking tonight FA Cup. We are going to be talking the round of 16 in the Champions Leagues. And of course, we'll be rounding up the Premier League in Ireland here and the First Division. So a lot to go through. Mark will be joining us shortly. So I'm just keeping an eye here on the West Ham Brentford game. Currently 2-1. Jared Bowen with a brace and Thiago with a goal for Brentford. It's nicely poised here at the moment. 66 minutes gone. 2-1 to West Ham in the London City Stadium. We will be there in July actually to see Metallica, so I'm really looking forward to seeing the stadium. Haven't been in it before. And we can tell you at the moment, live at the moment in the League of Ireland, 52 minutes gone. Woods and Martin in the first half with 2 goals for Shelbourne, giving them a 2-0 lead. But Shamrock Rovers shooting back with McGovern on 26 and Watts on 33 with a penalty. Are Shelbourne about to get cut out again for the second time in 4 days after that fantastic watch along we did on Friday night against St. Pat's was absolutely brilliant. But we'll keep you updated on both of those. I'm sure when Marky comes on, he'll be watching Shells and Rovers. I'll be keeping an eye on West Ham and Brentford, and we'll keep you abreast, as they say, of when the action happens and when it kicks in. Also, if you could, of course, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button and drop a like on the video. Lots of shorts going up. It is WrestleMania season, so we are releasing a WrestleMania short review from everyone on the panel. Each day, you'll see it's dated, so WrestleMania 1 was the 1st of March, and it'll go all the way up to the 31st of March. And then, obviously, the 1st of April will be WrestleMania 32 and so on, all the way on the road to Vegas to WrestleMania 42. We're also releasing shorts on any news and stuff like that breaks. Really, really important. We keep that covered as well. And we did a couple of videos as well. Like I said, I'll be here tomorrow night live 5:30 for the Galatasaray game. And then we're here Wednesday, Pro Wrestling Weekly, where we are going to be talking a lot that's going on at the moment in wrestling, to say the least. No less, we'll be talking about Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, dislikes, bots, all this kind of stuff. That will be in the conversation, there's no doubt about it. We'll be getting everyone's thoughts on that as we're still on the road to WrestleMania. And of course, we will review Raw as we always do. Thursday, I'll be back with Darren. Thursday Tier Talk as always. The return of the Prem. And we'll get Darren's thoughts, obviously, on the FA Cup draw. And obviously, we'll do a quick review on the Champions League as well. So lots coming your way this week. Haven't looked at Friday yet for a watch along. Not sure if there's anything there yet, but we shall see. If there is, we might jump on it. We'll see how it goes. Daz is in. Big up, Daz. Ready for tips soon for Cheltenham or at the end. I'm not too sure, Daz. Daz, throw them in. If you have tips, you throw them in there wherever you want, pal. Marky will be joining us shortly. Hopefully, Marky or hopefully Rounds in the chat, and he's going to give us his tips as well. He's heading over to Cheltenham as well, so he said he'd send us on a few tips. So hopefully give them to Mark. If not, he'll jump in the chat and give them to us, hopefully. But yeah, if you have any Daz, drop them in there. All of them greatly appreciated and stuff like that. I hope you're doing well, Daz, as well. I hope you're having a good start to the week. Right, let's begin. Let's talk about this draw. I suppose what we should do is, first of all, we'll talk about the joint killing. So we'll skip over the draw because we're going to get Marky's thoughts on the draw as well when he joins us shortly. But yeah, let's talk about it. I mean, the Wrexham Chelsea game was something else, wasn't it? Really, really real cool game. And you can see in Wrexham there, you know, that they're putting the little parts in place and stuff like that at the moment, potentially to come into the Premier League. They play a really nice brand of football, I have to say. Real nice passing game and stuff like that. And you can see the work that's being done around the ground in preparation as well. So I was delighted to see that yesterday and experience it. Arsenal beat Mansfield 2-1. Um, kind of felt comfortable, but wasn't exactly comfortable. Newcastle getting beaten by Man City. Man City just put on the afterburners, Marmouche there, and all just different gravy. Fulham going out to Southampton was one that Darren predicted could potentially be one of the upsets there. I was thinking maybe at Craven Cottage they should be okay, but Craven Cottage sometimes this season has been an Achilles heel for them. But Southampton winning 1-0 there. And then one of the big shocks of the day, obviously, are in this round of fixtures. Port Vale winning 1-0 against Sunderland. Sunderland will be sick over that, really, really sick. And then Leeds comprehensively beating Norwich. I think they had 2 goals ruled out as well and scored 3, but some really, really good play there from Leeds as well. And I'm sure Daniel Farke really enjoyed getting one up on his old club. Let's take some of the comments here. Baz is in, my OG. All right, Baz. Hope you were good, pal. Bran is in the chat as well. Throw them in, Daz. How you know? Yeah, Cody might come up on Wednesday. He might just get a mention, all right. He might just get a mention. Wrexham's growth over the years has been incredible. Yeah, four successive promotions. Can you imagine if this year they win the playoffs and they go up into the Premier League? What a story that is. And I have to say, at times we have been skeptical when, these US owners come in and take over clubs and stuff like that and all. But I have to say, the 2 boys, the documentary series that they do, the Wrexham one and all, is really, really cool. But the 2 boys are very, very serious about what they're doing, you know what I mean? And they're on a heck of a journey. And they are putting their money where their mouth is, and that has to be admired and stuff like that and all, So I wish them the best luck. I'd love to see them come up. And if they do come up, I think myself and Darren might plan a road trip. We might do a Wrexham game or 2, that's for sure. That would be a lot of fun. We'll see. Acers, the Cody Crybabies. Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Bots and all the rest of it, huh? Bots and all the rest of it. Lossy Mouth 4 p.m. tomorrow and Gold Cup jukebox. Yeah, I seen that jukebox man. Yeah, seen that jukebox man. That's all right. Yeah, 2 good shouts, 2 really good shouts. That Lossy Mouth's a real good one. I think Mark gave me that one time. Did it run there last year or something like that? Yeah. Big up. Hope you're good. Hope you are good, my friend. Hope you are good. And Shelbourne 2, Shamrock Rovers 2 at the moment. Yeah, absolutely. We're keeping an eye on it here. And also I can tell you West Ham at the moment are 2-1 up. 73rd minute we're in here at the moment. There he is. The John McKirrick of the Upper Tier podcast. Rowan, let those tips flow, baby. Let those tips flow. We need to earn a few quid. There's a couple of trips coming up. We need to earn a few bob. I would like to point out, and I have to say, dogs must be my forte in terms of dog racing. Because Ben was at Shelbourne Park the other night. It was Sophie's, his girlfriend's granny's birthday or something like that. They all got together, had a meal at Shelbourne Park. And he was sending me race card after race card after race card. And I think there's normally about 9 or 10 races in a dog night. And I gave him 6 winners. I gave him 6 winners out of 10. And I think I miss the first race? So it might be even 6 winners out of 9. But yeah, I was very happy with that. I was saying that, yeah, racers, Espanyol 1, Real Oviedo 1. Interesting. Lazio 1-1 as well, yeah. Interesting. Tomorrow's the big one, of course. Tomorrow's the big one. West Ham here with the ball on the left-hand side, about to launch it into the box, I would imagine. But we shall see. Let's kick on anyway and give us your thoughts as well, what you thought of the FA Cup over the weekend. But sorry, I should be going backwards here, not forwards, because I had the draw in there first. What did we make of the draw? I didn't actually physically see the actual draw. I was in the gym, hence the fluffy hair, by the way, folks. I'm just back from the swimming pool and everything and all. Brentford defending here quite deep and stuff like that. West Ham on the attack as well. West Ham look very much in control of this, but 2-1's a very dangerous scoreline, especially in the FA Cup. And West Ham have a home draw then if they get through to Leeds, or Brentford have a home draw to Leeds. So that would be very interesting as well. But obviously we start off Southampton get a home draw to Arsenal. Again, it would be very interesting to see how that plays out. Also, if you look at the timing of this, I think they're getting played, is it the 4th and 5th or 4th, 5th, 6th of April. There might be a Friday game as well. It'll be interesting to see how these play out and where teams are at the moment. Obviously, ourselves, City, Chelsea, Arsenal will all be in the height of Champions League, and of course, City and Arsenal as well have that final approaching as well for the Carabao Cup as well. So it will be very, very interesting to see how that plays out. Let us know your picks in the chat, folks. Who are you going for? Call the semi-final now. What do you think of the semi-final 4 teams are going to be? Let me know. Usherman to score anytime, easy money. Think. Interesting. I know it's a football show and all, but Revolution, are you looking forward to it? I haven't even looked at the card. Dave was in with me today and he asked me, was I interested in doing a watch along on Saturday night for it and stuff like that. And I don't know. I'll have a look at it. I'll see what I have a lot on at the moment. I'm doing a lot of podcasting at the minute, so I'm not too sure I can fit it in. But I haven't really had a good look at it, Daz, but I will. I'll have a look at it before Wednesday's show. And on Wednesday's show, we'll get Dave's thoughts on it and stuff like that. If you want to be in the chat for that, Daz, we'll address it then. Because I haven't really looked at it, being honest. April Bank Holiday Weekend, yeah. April Bank Holiday Weekend. Interesting. Arsenal and Chelsea and City and Leeds. So I was going Arsenal, Chelsea, City and Leeds. So Acers, you're not giving Liverpool a chance at all, no? You do like a good cup game. You know? Remember, Acers, as well, at that stage, by the time we get to April, it might be the only thing we're playing for. So let's see. I was saying that today, yeah, AEW Network. Do you think it's crazy money? I don't think it's crazy money. No, I don't think it's crazy money. Consider what people are paying at the moment. Are you not getting the whole AEW Network and the pay-per-views now for just the price of what people are paying for the pay-per-view? It didn't seem today, like, in talking to Dave today about it, it sounded like it was reasonable. Liverpool will be empty-handed this season. Don't know about that. Did you see today, Acers, the slot one manager of the month? I was looking at it the other day and I was thinking, how is he even up for this? You know what I mean? And then I was thinking, well, he probably didn't have too bad a February or something like that, but it's mad. He won manager of the month. Yeah, you're going with us, Leeds. Hang on now, and I'll bring Marky in now. He's here now. What up, broski?
What's the story, cuz? How are you?
Yeah, not too bad at all. Just
I was going to refuse to come on until they strip Cody Rhodes of the title.
That's okay. I get that. I just had to lower this down. I got rid of my cable, so I got like a Bluetooth adapter, so I've no cables now, as you'll see.
Right.
So I got that, yeah. So it's but it's a bit sensitive and a bit louder, so I just had to lower it down there a bit. So I was just getting people's picks for the draw, obviously.
Yes.
Do you want me to switch it to a bigger screen for you, or are you okay?
No, it's up to yourself, cause
you could say it there, yeah.
Okay. If I do glance, I have obviously the Shells and Rovers game on in the background here. So
perfect. So what I'll do is I'll kill that now. I have that in the background here, so I can get rid of that. And I have West Ham and Brentford here.
Perfecto.
Quavey and Kelleher, I think, here just made a fantastic save. I think from Jared Bowen, who I think is on a hat trick. 78 minutes gone. Yeah. So I'll cover West Ham and Brentford, and you can keep me updated on Shells. Shells looking a little bit. They were 2-0 up and after dropping 2 goals.
Yeah, I was going on the way home with texting me cuz he's there and Dave with Keith and all, and it was a great start. And then next of all, it was 2-1 and then 2-2. Shells have a corner here. Harry Woods about to whip one in. If any of the lads are in the chat, I'm on 64-40 on my screen, so obviously I'm a little bit behind. What's that?
Normally about 20 minutes.
Yeah. What was Brent saying? Sorry, what, man? Sorry, Brent, I missed that.
I don't know. He's talking about Cody.
Oh, is he a Cody fan?
Oh, is he what?
I'm only
He
met.
is.
I only read little bits about it, so we could jump on your chat now tomorrow night or Wednesday night, whenever it is.
There's something going on here. Hang on, stick with me here. This West Ham game's yellow card being given out here. Not too sure. Is the yellow card being given to the Brentford player here? Oh, penalty Brentford.
Penalty Brentford, nice one.
God, it was quite the nudge. Who was it? Was it Somerville who nudged him? Is that Somerville at the back?
United could be after him.
Was it Somerville? He's calling for the penalty, the Brentford player. So yeah, it is a penalty. He's celebrating as well. So it's a penalty. It was Somerville, I think, was it? Yes. Somerville gave it away, so he probably got yellow carded. Yeah. Penalty here to Brentford. So if you want to stay with me here, just 80 minutes now we're on now. It's 2-1 at the moment. Penalty here for Brentford.
Shawnee Boyd literally came on. Shells had a corner. He literally came on from the corner. He just headed over the bar, narrowly missing it. First action of the game for him.
Just stick with me here on this panel here.
Who'll take it for them? Thiago.
Acers, you're supposed to sync up with us, not give it away in the chat for following the match. Standard watch along rules, pal. Lads get dumped out of chats for less, pal.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, a little stand up and yeah, no chance. 2-2. So it's 2-2, folks. There, Brentford scored that penalty. Just to let you know, Acer informed you about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
there you go. Penalty Brentford. Yeah, absolutely. Brent's in. Good to see you, Mark. He's seen epic. By the way, was deadly. There we go.
Do you know what, Bren? Do you know what, Bren? It was on only in Liffey Valley for the week, and I was working, and then I was gonna go yesterday, and then something came up. So I haven't got a chance. I want to see it in the cinema while it's still there, but I heard it's meant to be amazing. So really looking forward to looking at it.
Keith Andrews celebrating big time on the sideline.
Is he?
So we could have a Brentford Leeds quarter final. Interesting. That card looks good tonight. The card for Raw. No, not what I seen announced anyway. Elvis is on the pod according to Big up You're good. There we go. Right, give us your thoughts. Obviously, Port Vale and Southampton.
I had a feeling Arsenal would get either Southampton or Port Vale. You know that? Just the way their season's going, just written in the stars. I was off yesterday.
Well, it is the Emirates FA Cup after all.
Exactly.
Just saying.
No, I was watching. Do you know what was great about that Port Vale game? Because the pitch, it looked like it was a proper FA Cup going back, old school. To see the pitch like that, even looking at Talca Park, the pitch looks immense there tonight. But and obviously Puma for Southampton, and I think for Port Vale brought out the kind of vintage looking jersey for the and Southampton.
I was watching an FA Cup game the other day on X. Someone put it up, and I think it was Coventry versus someone else, and I think it was 1980 or 81 or something like that. The whole pitch was brown. There was no green on it.
Yeah.
The whole thing was brown. Now this was like a potato cabbage field. Yeah. You want to see this thing? This was insane. Never seen anything like it.
I remember
never get away now.
Frank Stapleton talked about his debut for United, and it might have been against Coventry or something like that. But yeah, you want to see the pitch. He told me about it, and I had to look it up. It was like a bleeding mud bath. That was.
Yeah.
Madness. But I had a feeling. Obviously, Jack Charlton from 2008. Not bad.
Yeah, Brentford now with their tails up nearly after scoring again.
So I had a feeling Arsenal would get either Port Vale or Southampton. Now obviously away to Southampton it could be slightly different, but you expect them to win there, And Port Vale against Sunderland yesterday, even though they scored early, I was expecting Sunderland to do a bit more than they actually did. I thought they might have got an equaliser and brought into extra time, but fantastic performance by Port Vale. They had their chances themselves then after even they scored. It was a great header by your man. And he's a Newcastle fan, I believe, who scored against them yesterday.
I was just saying before you came on there as well that it was great to see Wrexham.
Yeah.
You know, like they
Yeah,
play a really good brand of football. Like the passing
100%.
game and all is really good. Like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely,
I
it
think
was
if they
great.
come up in the Premier League, I think they'll do okay.
Yeah, do you know
You
what
know,
they made a good account of themselves on Saturday evening, which they have been doing the last few seasons. But yeah, I was flicking back and forth because my girls were watching Crufts for most of the weekend, so they're big fan of Crufts. So that
did you
was
see the news coming out of Crufts?
no.
A certain owner of a mastiff dog won one of the sections in
I seen
Crufts.
it. Yeah, no, he was interviewed. Yeah, Goldust.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
I
stuff.
seen him. He was
Very, very
interviewed.
cool.
He was interviewed on Thursday on Channel 4.
Mm,
Your one Claudia Winkleman was interviewing
beautiful
him.
dog as well.
Oh, jeez, the size of it. Because it
Mm,
jumped up on him at the end. Him and his wife were there,
yeah,
and it jumped up on him.
mm,
And like obviously, Dustin is very tall, like the absolute
absolutely.
size of him. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
seeing that very very good. Yeah, but
yeah. It's very cool.
the girls we had it on the telly most of the weekend, so I was flicking over to the Wrexham game, and I
Mm,
was thinking hopefully they could hold on for penalties, but yeah, the sending off in extra time kind of
killed
ruined it
them.
for him, did it? Like,
Yeah.
and you
No,
could.
no, no doubts on the sending off. No.
It was high. He was coming in that kind of. There was that intensity of it. When I first seen it in real time, I didn't think much of it. I didn't think it would go to review, but then you kind of seen the replay slow down, and yeah, even though I didn't mind till it was on.
How? Tell me again the inconsistency of it as well, because obviously you have Mickey Van de Ven going in and breaking Isaac's leg. So what's the difference?
Do you know what, there is no difference in those situations. It's just it's the way the people perceive it. The laws of the game, they're interpreting the laws of the game. So the lads in VAR would have had a look at that after the incident on
Because
Garnacho
yeah,
on
but
Saturday.
they kind of call it momentum when it suits them.
Well, that it's just again, it's the way the referee or the VAR perceive.
Mm.
It's one thing. Me and you could look at two incidents and go, "No, I think it was a yellow," and you might say, "No, no, no, no." Listen, if you look at it, in my opinion,
What are
that's a
you
red
What are
card.
you giving for it?
For which one?
The Ganacho one?
Garnacho, like I said, in real time, I didn't think much of it, and then I seen the replay, and he is going in high. He's off the ground. He's coming in at speed. So I think the red card.
But I don't think he doesn't catch him high though. Sure, he doesn't, because the
He
high leg goes
if
right by. It's
if
the trailing leg, isn't it?
I thought he just caught him under the knee with his first was it his right foot when he came in. I just thought he caught him below the knee. That's where I thought there was contact when I seen it. But listen, it completely ruined the extra time.
Yeah.
I thought they would have maybe brought it to penalties, but then obviously Chelsea go on and win it, and but yeah, they gave a really good account of themselves.
Brentford really trying to push here for a winner at the moment, but West Ham staying resolute. This could be good. We could have a long night here tonight on this one. Could be interesting. Give us your 4 picks then for the semis.
I'm gonna go Arsenal, Chelsea, City, and I don't know. Like if Brentford go through, Leeds Brentford be a cracker of a game.
Go. If Brentford Leeds go through, who are you picking? And if West Ham Leeds go through, who are you picking? Because if it's Leeds, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Do you know what? If it is Brentford and Leeds, just for the Keith Andrews, I'd like to see Brentford get through.
What a story it would be for Keith Andrews to win an FA Cup in his first season at Brentford there as manager.
Could you imagine?
Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Isn't that the kind of story you want for the FA Cup?
Absolutely.
That's the kind of thing you want.
And they're doing it in style as well, like, know. Sorry,
Yeah,
Rovers
absolutely.
just have a corner here from the right hand side as I'm looking.
We're on 88 minutes here right now, so I assume there'll be a little bit of time because of the penalty and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd imagine we could be looking at extra time in this one, folks. I was saying to the viewers as well, actually, I'll be there in July for Metallica. It's in the London City Stadium. So I'm really looking for. I've never been in it, so I'm looking forward to seeing it.
And I've seen Soccer Aid is there this year. Obviously, last year I was in Old Trafford on the 31st of May, I think it is. Oh, Rovers. Lopez at the back nearly had an opportunity there. Lucky enough, I think he just jumped a bit too early, and it's after going out for a goal kick for Shells.
Interesting formation as well that Rovers deployed tonight.
Yeah,
and like what's it? Is it a 3-1-4? something or other,
Yeah,
2-1
no,
or something like that.
and they're
Yeah.
after
What they got
making a good
the
few.
boy Haley is sitting in front of Lopez protecting the back three or something.
He
Is it Haley? Oh,
was.
he's gone off, is he?
He was after making a few changes there. Sorry, as I
Okay.
was talking to you, they've made another 2 changes. Aaron Green went off. Graham Burke come on. Noonan come on for McGovern as well, and Jack Byrne come on. They just made 4 subs there a few minutes ago. So, looking
Any
to
question for you here, by the way? Any I know you're a big fan of Joey O'Brien. Any thoughts, reservations, anything?
Yeah, no, it's been a difficult start for him.
Mm.
But you'd expect him to be a little higher in the table than we are at the minute. Yeah, you look at the games against Galway at home and stuff like that, and obviously Drogheda was a tough game as well. But Rovers are making another sub as well. And it looks like Joey's lining to make a sub up here as well. But yeah, no, it has been a difficult start. But yeah, it looks like Will Jarvis is coming on. Sorry, cuz just
No, you're fine.
he's making it.
We're in the 91st minute here. 4 minutes of added on time. So 4 minutes for a team here to
Who's
find
coming off? Jonathan Looney's coming off. Will Jarvis coming on. Will will get a chance or two here in the last 15 minutes without a doubt. Yeah, no, it's been frustrating, but I would have been expecting more from Shells if I'm being honest. The open a few games, you know.
Ace is giving us a tip for tomorrow. Lulamba in the 2 p.m. tomorrow. Easy money.
I don't know if it was Ron been in the chat yet.
He's in the chat, but he hasn't dropped that in yet. Tip wise, I don't think.
I know his phone is fecked. He was in London there. He only got back today. He was at that ABBA Voyage show yesterday.
Oh, very good. Daz gave us 2. One you've been on before, Lossy Mouth.
Last year, 4 minutes.
The other one in the Gold Cup, Jukebox Man.
I had a lad in. He's been in a few times. He came in to get a few bits off me on Saturday afternoon. He's going over, and his 2 mates own a horse. It's called the Irish Panther. I think it's running in the Arkle. They didn't know if it was going to be in the Queenmouth or the Arkle, but I think it's going to be in the Arkle. And I think Ron was saying it's about 16s, but yeah, I might stick a cheeky bet on
each
that
way.
Each way, yeah,
each
100%.
Way.
Might do a fiver each way and that for the crack, like just because that's exactly.
I was Ben was in Shelbourne Park on Saturday night. It was Sophie's granny's birthday, so they went to Shells for it, or they went to Shelbourne Park for it. And out of 9 races that I covered for him, I gave him 6 winners.
No way.
I think I gave him 4 or 5 winners on the bounce.
Daily.
He was praising me. He was saying, "How did you know? Who were you talking to?" I said, he kept on sending me the card on WhatsApp each race. And he says, "Quick, I've got 5 minutes. Have a look, will you?" And I just kept on banging. I kept on banging out the winners to him. Wayne Mother, he's saying that must be the Irish Panther, the horse. It's 14s now. He's saying 14s.
Deedles, would you still take it? Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance. Do you remember
that would depend on how far he's ahead at that stage.
Yeah.
If he's behind, he ain't throwing money on that like that.
Well, Deedles, Rowan went over last year, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and he lost his bollocks on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and he regained a bit of hope on the Friday, and he was up on the Friday then, you know.
That's
so
okay.
It just shows you. But
I just got up bended here for Brentford.
Do you remember we used to go down to Shelbourne Park, cuz?
Yeah, we used to do those Christmas nights and stuff and all that.
Crack. We'll have to start them up again.
That was a 15 quid in. You got a beer, sausage and chips, and your race card, the whole lot.
Yeah.
Couldn't go wrong. How could you go wrong?
Too right.
Ace is coming in as well with Jaguar in the 320 big race.
Tomorrow. What price is that, Acers? I'm gonna have a look in the morning.
If you have prices, well, give us the prices as well.
I'm gonna have a look in the morning when I'm on my way into work. I'll have a look and then go out and do a cheeky few bets.
Rowan, if you can't tell us what you're doing, what have you picked out for the week? Drop them in there. Give us some hope here that we can earn a few quid.
And he's gonna be over there for the Gold Cup on Friday as well. He's after getting a new suit made and a blazer made as well.
Jesus. Does he wear the hat and all? He's got the fishtails on.
No, he won't. He won't disturb his curls on top of the head, you know. But The suit looks lovely, I have to say, and he has his name under the collar and all done on it and stuff like that.
Would he be one of these guys now where the suit might rock the poppy?
No,
Would
no,
James McLean be
no,
having a word, would he?
definitely not. He wouldn't do that now. He wouldn't do that. In fairness to him,
Yeah, he's
he's
saying Lossy Mount tomorrow. What price is Lossy Mount tomorrow anyway? It must be short, is it?
yeah. If ever, who's he
He's
saying?
going. He's going with Iroko in the 320
Three
as
twenty. Do you know
opposed
what?
to Jaguar. So
Let's
there
have
we
a look.
go.
I'm gonna go on with him here to
Yeah,
have a
you
look at
far
the
away.
odds on these lads here now. What they're saying. 13-8. I present that's Lossy Mount, is it?
Must be
That he said it, yeah. And
13-2 for Iroko.
13-2 for a
13-2.
And Pearl Deedles was 3
Be a
hours late
tasty,
getting back from London.
be a tasty double.
It would actually, wouldn't it?
Be a tasty double.
It's a good old tenner double. My daddy Paddy. Hey.
Ooh, we shall see. We shall see. Right, Champions League. You're gonna give me your picks.
Here, listen, after the last round, I don't think it would be.
Well,
Actually,
your boys at Atlanta are in there, so.
oh no, they're still there. Come here, cuz I never asked you, what did you think of your draw, CUA?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming City will be in the wars with Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, so we might catch them at a good time.
Did someone sent me a message saying it looked like Joe Hart was looking in at when he was going in to pick out the ball? Like,
do you need to get me talking about balls and stuff like that? You got Arsenal with the plum draw, sponsored by the Emirates, Cup sponsored by the Emirates. Did I say anymore? Chelsea get Port Vale. Did I say anymore?
So there's
70% of the ownership is from the Emirates. Do I need to say anything else?
Because there's a horse running tomorrow on the 240, to remind you of your days on the lake in UCD. Ole, ole.
Oh, there we go.
16-1. Love it. Sorry, I'm just flicking through here. Yeah, no, sorry. Champions League. Let's have a look. So I'll go. Yeah, sure. I reckon yous could be a draw tomorrow night, but I reckon yous will win.
Allison out, by the way. You know that Allison didn't travel.
Yeah, I heard he didn't travel all right, but I reckon yous will win over the 2 legs. I reckon it'll be a draw tomorrow night. I have to listen. As strong as Bayern Munich are, I still have to back Atalanta. I've backed them from the start, even though I'm going with me heart for that one. I think in my head it's Bayern Munich over the 2 legs. If I'm being honest with you,
get a good price on them tomorrow night alone.
Yeah,
120 later 9-1 each way, and the 240 Malanga at 6-1. Tasty. You're not messing around here with these odds either as well. You're not going with the favourites or anything like that. Fair play, Ron. He's picking horses here.
Just looking there. Iroko's 13-2. Not bad.
Yeah.
And then Lossy Mount, 13-8. It'd be a good start to the week, wouldn't
These
it?
are the biggest. Wednesday 240 Iberico Lord 15-2. Aces is going with Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. That's a shout.
Yeah.
What do we reckon PSG and Chelsea?
It's gonna be like, it's just both of them are just so unpredictable this season, aren't they? Like, obviously Chelsea with a fantastic win against Villa there the other week, which Villa, like we spoke about last week, Villa looked dead on their feet. PSG, were they playing Monaco over the weekend in the league?
I don't think PSG played.
Did they not?
They played. They took the weekend off, didn't they? They played earlier in the week.
League. I think
they got beaten by Monaco midweek, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it was Thursday night or something like that. Yeah,
just to let you know, your old boy has come on, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We're going into extra time here.
We're in the 84th minute here. Rovers have it at the edge of the box. Deflection. Oh, it's after going out for a corner. Looked like it was going looping into
PSG to scrape through. Interesting. What are we thinking, Real and City, folks?
Do you know what? I'm hoping that's going to be a cracker. Of a tie home and away. I just think, I don't know. You've seen Real Madrid over the last while. They've looked piss poor at times, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think City might. I said before Madrid, but I just think looking at the last few games, I think, oh, headed away for another corner.
That was right. Actually, it was Friday. We covered it on Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about it on Friday during the show. I was just going with City to
Hardy,
come through
yeah.
against Real
I
Madrid.
think City over the two legs. Hardy Wooders after clearing one there could have went anyway into the back post into the goal. It's another corner from the right hand side for Rovers now. We're in the 85th minute now.
Talk to me about Tottenham.
Jesus Christ. What an absolute shit show. What a shit. Do you know what's mad? I was in the shop on Rovers are just after launching the corner in, after getting cleared by Boydie, whipped back in. It had to be offside. Yeah, he's offside. They were. I had a lad in the shop on what day were they? Were they on Thursday night? Were they playing in the league on Thursday night? And they were beaten by Palace, wasn't it? 4-1 Spurs. Was it 3 Spurs? Was it 3-1 or 4-1?
Yes, yeah.
So I was in the shop on Friday morning and doing a bit, and one of the girls is dealing with this lad, and he's wearing the full Spurs tracksuit, right? And I looked at him, I said, "You're a brave man wearing that around today." And he started laughing. He goes, "Ah, yeah, no," but we started talking to him. And in fairness, he was just saying, "Listen, as much as the fans didn't like Daniel Levy, if Levy had been there now, none of this be happening. He'd have one of the big names in before Christmas to start, trying to get results and stuff like that." But it's just you see him Mickey Van de Ven, you see him against Sarr. He didn't give a shit that he's been sent off. Like, he knew exactly what he was doing. He was the wrong side of him. Give away a penalty, got sent off. Like, that video of him not listening to the instructions by their new manager the other day, or a few weeks ago there, that says it all, because he doesn't want to be there anymore. You know what?
They're linked with Deutsch.
Are they?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Better hurry up, or they're going to run out of games. Even for someone like Sean Deutsch to do that. They have us at the weekend at Anfield.
What are they, point above the relegation zone now or something like that? Like, it's ridiculous. And like, in fairness, they've been given money. I know the money wasn't there a while back with the stadium and all, but they've been given money to invest and stuff like that. That's a terrible ball.
Did you ever look to see? They've spent like 700 million or something like that in X amount of time. They're are they ranked as either the second or the third highest spenders?
It's mad.
I think they're either the third or the fourth highest spenders over the period of the Premier League.
It's mental, isn't it? And like I said, when the stadium got done and all, the money wasn't there for a while, but they were given money there to spend, and look at it now. It's just ridiculous. And he actually said it to me, and I know you're not a big fan of this man, but Richarlison, at least he plays for the badge when he's there. He shows that bit of passion that some of the other lads don't show, like, you know what I mean? That's what he was saying. But yeah, they're in a really, really bad situation at the minute, and it's the games aren't getting any easier for them.
If there's any Tottenham fans tuning into the show, Marky is giving you the hope in relation to Richarlison. That sink in.
That's exactly it. Now, this is the conversation.
Eno sent me a WhatsApp earlier from it was Tim Sherwood on X saying that he was bigging up the boy Joe Pedro. And he was talking about how he's being kept out of the Brazil side by Richarlison.
Yeah.
Which I find very strange.
No, it is. Look, Joe Pedro banged in the hat-trick last week against Villa, like, do you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you got Richarlison who's popping on and getting the odd goal here and there, like, Yeah, seeing that. And he hasn't won a game for them. He hasn't won a game yet. And a Spurs jersey.
200 grand a week is a Premier League wage, isn't it? Like you can't turn around and moan about people being on 200 grand a week and then want to be considered a top 6 club. You know what I mean? Like 200 grand a week is standard money really for a top 5, top 6 club. You know what I mean? It just looks bewildering now because it hasn't worked out. You know what I mean? But I mean, if he was flying there and they were pumping goals in and all, that 200 grand wouldn't be a conversation. And I mean, in fairness, he arrived into a shit show. Like, let's be honest there,
Has been.
Yeah. Yours were linked with him as well. Lucky you didn't get him. Only thing that gives Tottenham hope of staying up is West Ham fixtures.
I
I don't know.
heard we're linked with the boy Somerville now as well.
Yeah, we were linked yesterday with the boy Murillo off Nottingham Forest at the back.
Oh, right, yeah.
He could be a good one. But I
He's
think if Van Dijk has his way, he'll probably bring his buddy in, will he? Van de Ven. I
possibly,
would
I'd say,
imagine.
yeah.
I
I
would
think
imagine.
that's what it's looking like.
Mm.
And then you see him playing back to his normal football. Sorry,
Newcastle, Barcelona.
should be Shell's keeper has a free kick here in the halfway line after sending everyone up. 5 minutes added on. We're just into the 90th now. He's going to launch it and look for Sean Boyd, I'd say. Yeah, Boyd's after getting a touch on it back to the edge of the box. Switched out right to Will Jarvis, tries to cut inside, being smothered by two Rovers players. They're trying to work it back in. But yeah, we're coming up to the 91st minute now. 5. Bad touch. Oh, he's come from an offside position. Yeah,
I'm waiting from you to hear Jack Byrne from the halfway line or something.
Now Boyd's after coming back from an offside position there, you could see straight away. But Newcastle Barca should be good over the two legs, but I'd expect Barcelona to go through over the two legs. But
Newcastle any chance this week at St. James's?
I think they will, and you know what? I was just going to say, it wouldn't surprise me that their form, apart from playing against us last week, their form has been great in the Champions League. They've done really well. And
substitution here, a Jair off Van der Bergen. Just to let you know.
Oh,
for Brentford.
United of all Los Angeles and yeah, fucking City are like that though. Says you know yourself. Jeez, they could bleed and sign anyone. But yeah, no, I think Newcastle, if they could get a result and bring it back over to Barcelona, there'd be something to play for. But I just think again that European experience, Barcelona will probably just edge it out.
I was listening to I don't know if you were listening to Stick to Football. I was listening to the Anton Deck one, which was very good.
Do you know what? I haven't caught up on that one. I've watched a few and then
what was it? Gareth Bale I watched this week.
Oh, that, yeah. I heard that was really good.
He was talking about Brentford on the attack here. Oh, saved by the keeper. Follow up, cleared by West Ham. Hit off the ref. Our ref just let it play. Hit it off you.
And see one of your mates was on Scalzi and Butty's podcast.
Yeah, who was that?
Wes Brown.
Ah, very good.
Yeah, he was on
jobs for the boys. Yeah. The Gareth Bale one was very interesting. He said, and it was interesting to hear it. He says, I wasn't the kind of guy like who trained. I didn't have to run 100 sprints in a day and all this kind of stuff. And I was thinking, I wouldn't say I ran 100 sprints in half a season.
Yeah,
he was the laziest trainer, but what a footballer.
Jeez, some of the stuff he done on the pitch, obviously the overhead kick against you. Remember that game against was it against Valencia? Then he ran off the pitch to come back on to win the ball and stuff like that. And and is he still playing golf? I heard he was meant to be going.
He's a scratch golfer now. He's not going pro, but he's a scratch golfer. Yeah,
Jesus, mad. Isn't it?
Said he was talking about playing. He was playing at Pebble Beach, I think, in the Pro-Am, and he was playing with Rory. And he says, look, he says, I'm a very good golfer. I'm a scratch golfer, but these guys are different gravy. Yeah, he says, even to me, they're different gravy. So, but it was cool to hear it, but he was always kind of likable, wasn't he, Gareth Bale? Like he wasn't like he was a likable enough, but he was kind of like he was always like injury struck and stuff like that, wasn't he? Kind of. If Barcelona plays the way they did in the league game at St. James's Park, they should win comfortably. Okay. Interesting.
I don't know. I think because Acers, it is knockout now. In that league, you can afford to drop a few points here and there. But I just think it will be close. Newcastle, I think, like I said, I think Barca will edge it over the two legs. What are you doing, giving that much space at the edge of the box? Oh, Graham Burke nearly snuck through there, cleared by Shells. There's about 25 seconds left here. Still 2-2.
Done. Full time?
No, just another 20 seconds to go. Rovers are in possession at the minute in the middle, playing it out to the right. Graham Burke's after switching out to the right-hand side here, cutting inside to Jack Byrne. Jack's trying to get through. Back to Graham Burke, and a lovely tackle by Harry Wood there. and they have it at the edge. Back into Graham Burke again. He's over the left hand side now. He's bleeding, getting everywhere. He's after winning the throw for Rovers on this left hand side, and if he launches this in, this could be the last action of the game from the looks of it.
This is back and forth here. I love when they go to the West Ham fans in the crowd. There's some real old school lads there that over the years have had a few knocks with Millwall fans and stuff.
100%.
Yeah, real old school lads. You see them there, they're in that kind of paddy caps on their scarves and all, and their trench coats and all.
And they don't like, don't like that ground, they don't.
Yeah, and listen, I think, hardly a penalty, is it?
Full time whistles after going here because 2-2, it's finished.
I think Wan-Bissaka might have got away with one there. He did get away with one there. Will that be looked at? Oh, no, he didn't touch him. Missed him by a mile. Actually, player diving should be booked. We're in the 100th minute here now, 101st minute.
Let's switch over. Neil, look at it. That's
Souček talking to the ref about how come the player wasn't booked, I think. Yeah.
What's that on TNT, cuz?
Yeah, TNT if you want to pop it on, yeah. Right, Premier Division, round 5 of fixtures. Obviously, you're just rounding out here now on the last one, aren't you?
Yeah. What are you on there, cuz?
I'm on 101.11.
All right, yeah, I'm on 101. I'm on 120, so not only a few seconds.
5 seconds. 5
seconds. So the League of Ireland on Friday. Yeah, some results there. Galway Dundalk looked like a good game. The 2-2 game there. Bows with another away win, to stay top of the table and stuff. Again, Waterford can be a tough place to go to. They scored early on, and they
saying it out.
Yeah, they kept their composure, kept possession at times, went very well. And I think Derry and Rovers was back and forth, and a penalty decisive with 10 minutes to go. Dylan Watts, slotting it away. Derry will probably they missed a few chances, so they'd be probably a bit disappointed with that. They would have liked to get a draw of it. And there we have the Shells and Pats game that was back and forth again, and unfortunately Pat's getting a header at the back post in injury time, and
that was our watch along on Friday night.
Well,
I'm a good almond for these watch alongs. Yeah, I was doing the double watch along. I had Wolves and Liverpool, and that was on fire as well. And then I had Shells and Pats, which really came alive second half.
Yeah. No, it was a good header by Mata at the back post.
Yeah, but Somerville breaking down the left hand side here on the attack, heading into the West Ham box. Someone's flat on the deck. Cleared by Brentford. What's going on there? There's players going down here. Look.
I was just going to say that there's a few players. I'm not to turn on there. There's a few players just going down.
Like a man just went down there in the middle of the park over nothing. I thought something had happened to him there. I was waiting for a medical crew to run on.
Yeah, be like, what?
There was no one even near him. Like,
it's gas, isn't it? Like, geez,
that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, Villa, listen, they might need it the way they're sliding at the moment, in fairness. This wouldn't be unusual for Villa to start sliding at this stage of the season, that's for sure. So they may need something like the Europa. West Ham on the attack here again. Good footwork by Wan-Bissaka there. Solid.
And did you see?
Did the missus have the baby recently as well? That's why he was out. Congrats, son.
Had the baby last week. What did
Mark,
I say?
Did you watch? Sorry, I meant to ask you. Did you watch our favourite topic in Irish football, Saipan? Did you watch it?
Do you know what? I started watching it the other night. I'm about 35 minutes into it.
It's very good.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far. And you know what I loved as well near the start? You know the little cutback scenes to like the pubs around Dublin and all, and it's
and the actual footage as well.
Yeah,
the actual footage is good.
And even random footage of winning streak and stuff like that. Back in 2002. But it was great. But
it was featured on it. Marty Whalen, is it? Marty Whalen.
But you know what? I love Steve Coogan since Alan Partridge. I used to love watching Alan Partridge. He's just such a brilliant actor, and it's very well written and stuff like that. It's
your man was good as Roy, but I don't think he kind of had Roy's stature, did he?
No, he was a bit too tall, I think, wasn't he? And a bit
a bit reiki kind of like and all. Yeah.
Did you see? Did you see a certain FEI official getting out the limo when they're all waiting on the bus to go to the the envelopes in the hand and all, like, you know?
Here's the match tickets, lads.
Yeah. Fucking gas, isn't it? Like, but yeah, no, it was very good. I'm gonna watch the rest of it now on the next over the weekend.
No wonder players were coming out going, no, that's not what happened.
Yeah, right. It wasn't.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
gas, isn't it? Like,
100%.
but
Absolutely.
you know, and that, in fairness, we done a good episode on that good few years ago, didn't we? Cause
we did, yeah. What was it, the 20 or 25th anniversary, 20th anniversary? Must have been the 20th. Because it was 2002, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So 20th anniversary, yeah.
Jeez,
yeah, it did really, really well.
Yeah, Brentford on the attack here.
See
oh, I thought Thiago was going to slot that away and he just stepped over it. Look at Keith Andrews' reaction.
I don't think Keith Andrews would want a Thiago dummying that to the other player either.
No,
100%. I think if you're there, you want Thiago to put his boot through.
Because there was no one in front of him and he just steps over it, just put your foot through it, like.
And like he couldn't have got a call because the other player was coming back to come around to it. So it's not like he was running out. He's very unlucky, actually. He hit it well.
He did.
Considering the body position and all and stuff like that.
Oh, no way. I'm not a fan of that.
How good did you say that? Did you say that the volley goal the other night was it for Pats? Ed Munson,
yes,
was it?
Yeah.
Was it Ed Munson? What a volley. The body positioning and everything was incredible.
He took it very well.
He just left, like, it was a cracker of a goal.
This going.
What's the story with Bowes now? Bowes done in Daily Mount now, wasn't it? 5 games or something?
5 games, yeah. As far as I know, there was talking of him when this was all starting. There was talking of playing their home games at Parnell Park at one stage.
Okay.
But as far as I know, they're coming over to Talca, from what I believe.
Yeah. There hasn't been a whole lot of talk about it. It's like nothing's kind of been agreed. It's Brentford on the attack again, is it? Oh no, that's a replay.
Yeah, that's just a replay. I know it's half time, but yeah. So I don't know what way it's going to go. I've seen. Do you know what's funny? Like, you see all these plans when Pats had their plans for moving up the road there a few years ago, and the plans looked immense. Like, and I've seen. Now,
is this the beginning of the redevelopment, or what is this? Is this a pitch going in or something? What is this?
I think it could be the start of the redevelopment, but not fully, from what you understand, because for the full redevelopment, they're turning the pitch, they turn the pitch around. So where it is now, it's going to be, I think, where the shops would be, say behind the goal is where the shops are. Yeah, it's going to be the other way. So it's going to be interesting to see, but yeah, they were trying to get Parnell Park for whatever reason. It didn't
when are they due back in there again? Because I haven't seen any plan at all. Like,
give me 2 seconds. One of the lads texted me there the other day about it. Let me have a little look at what he said. Where is it? Oh yeah, that was another one. He said the RDS had been mentioned as well. But he says, imagine all the Northsiders over in D4 matching on a Friday night. Could you imagine the locals? Where is it?
£8 for the Guinness. They
wouldn't
appreciate that.
No, they would. Davy Kyo won't be saying hello to that, I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be
facing the shopping centre. Exactly.
63 million or something it's going to cost. Yeah, because it's going to be 8,000 seater, they said as well. Yeah, I think it's the start of the redevelopment.
It's mad to think when you say what happened with the Aviva with the matches they put on that they don't go for the 10,000. If you're doing it, why not do it? Like, you know what I mean?
I think it's just the start of it, but they're meant to be starting the full process then from the end of this year. So I think from whenever the season is going to end, they'll start the full process then and move into talk.
So this phase of it is just the switching of the pitch, is it?
I would assume so, but I'm not too sure. You know, I'm trying to find.
It's just I just haven't heard any plan of where they're going, where the games are being played, what's going to happen. I've heard nothing really.
The last I heard when I got that text was it's going to be Talca. Like I said, they were going for Parnell and talk of the RDS and stuff like that. But
and was the talk then it was going to go the other way as well when the boys go to do Talca? they're going to go to Daily Mount,
The
are they?
Daily
Is that
Mount,
the way it's
yeah,
going to work?
yeah. So, but
Interesting.
then they're reopening the stand behind the goal. There was a few people there tonight behind the goal in Talca Park. So I don't know what's going to be happening there now because obviously you can't do much on the Riverside stand. You can't really do much there. But
So Callum Wilson just come on there, did he?
yeah, after coming
Yeah.
on for West Ham, so should be interesting.
Right, give us your picks for Friday. Bowls and Galway.
Do you know what? It'd be an interesting game. It won't be easy for Bows, but I'd expect them to win, home win.
Galway are kind of the upstarts of the league, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're kind of like, there's never an easy game with them.
No, definitely
That
not.
kind of way.
Sorry, I think Queevins after pulling off a save there, just cut into a
He
replay.
did. Callum Wilson.
Jesus, he only took a deflection as well, did it? Only on the pitch. Great save in the end. Yeah,
Well save. Yeah,
great
clawed
save.
it away. Yeah.
Stretched well. Yeah, I'd expect.
Such a good keeper.
Isn't he?
Oh. There's no doubt in his position as Ireland's number one now. Is there some of it here at the corner coming in, folks?
Absolutely not good clearance there by Brentford.
Back post, yeah.
Absolutely not good. Obviously that.
What's the latest on Gavin?
I was just going to say Gav obviously was unlucky with injuries for a while. Hence the reason.
I met him and the family at the AC/DC concert.
I remember you said Wembley. That. Yeah.
Myself and Ben were chatting to him for a few minutes.
And how was he there?
Yeah, he was grand. He seemed all right. He's a big unit.
Yeah.
Big boy. Is, in fairness, big boy, but very quiet and very unreserved, kind of, that kind of way, very low key, like.
Yeah.
Like he was getting the subway with us. He was in the carriage in our carriage in the subway, and then we were walking up Wembley Way with him. And Ben was kind of a bit hesitant to go talk to him. I said, Ben, go over and tell him he's tops and get a picture with him. And all, he loved that.
That's
I said, just don't go over shouting or anything. Like, just do it on the. We did it on the QT when it was quiet.
He was unlucky with injuries, obviously, and he's actually on loan with Stoke at the minute from Southampton. So he signed in January there on loan. Which
he had that original real good run with Southampton. Remember that propelled them into the number one spot, yeah.
And in fairness, Stoke have done that and it's worked out well for keepers in the past. They've had the likes of Jack Butland there on loan and stuff like that. But he won't be overtaking Queevin anytime soon. It was just a matter of time before Queevin moves to a club like Brentford and started playing. West Ham on the counter attack here.
Somerville, is it?
Yeah.
Callum Wilson or Somerville.
And the centre half is Queevin Kelleher to clear it. Oh, West Ham clearing it there. That was a late challenge.
Ref's reaching for a card here, is he?
Looked like it.
You have to get the ball in the back now.
Yeah, to see that.
Love those.
He just kind of tapped his heel.
No,
wasn't much in that. I'm not a fan of that Brentford jersey, to be fair.
It was more the kind of shoulder into the mush than it was about the top on the hill. But still 2-2 here, 108 gone, nearly 109. Could be heading to pens here, I'd say. Give us your picks then. So you're going with Bows.
Bows are home to go with just about.
Derry Shelbourne.
I'm going. Listen, well, my heart says a Shells win, but my head is saying a draw. I think a score draw here. To be fair,
score draw. Dundalk Waterford.
This
feels kind of like a 6-pointer already, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You know what? I think Dundalk might just win this by a goal. I think it might be a 1-0. It'd be a cagey match. And then
Pats and Drogheda after dropping off after a good start.
Yeah, they've been unlucky in fairness. They started off really well. They've been lucky in a few games. It's gonna be tough. I think Pats just with home advantage will win this one.
And Rovers on the road against Sligo.
Tough place to go on a Saturday evening.
Like Stoke on a Tuesday wet night.
Yeah. I don't know. Like you'd assume Shamrock Rovers would have enough for Sligo, but I maybe it's just my hope. I think this will be a draw.
Sligo on the back of a good 2-1 win against Drogheda as well.
Yeah.
So they'll be up for it.
I think that will be a draw. So West Ham looking for a penalty here, cuz.
Arms up, all right. Ref doesn't seem to be giving a whole lot
No,
anyway.
just waved it on.
Brentford now on the attack down the left-hand side here. They have bodies forward. You're almost
That's
calling
the
for the
one.
pass there. He didn't release it.
Yeah, they're after winning the corner
Deflection.
here.
Corner, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Forward was calling for the ball to
no.
be played into space, wasn't he?
Yeah. What? No, that
That,
wasn't.
I don't think he touched it, did he?
Oh, it didn't look from one of the angles. It didn't look like it there. Now, to be
No,
fair,
it looked like it hit the side of his backside,
yeah,
and it was on the hip or and I don't think it hit his hand there from the
that's
first one we
mad,
looked
isn't
at. Yeah, it was down. Somerville,
it?
is it?
Somerville, yeah, but it looks of it.
See what happens there. Anyway, right, let's get into League One. Where are we? Big win for Bray.
2-1 against Athlone, yeah, and Athlone went 1-0 up, and they could have been scored another 1 or 2. But yeah, fair play to Bray. They got back into it, got 2 late goals, and great 3 points, massive 3 points as well for them, you know. And Greg was in the chat last week, bigging up the Bray Wanderers, you know.
And Calvin Cork.
The old derby, huh?
1-1.
Yeah, I think the spoils were shared. And from what I can tell, it was a fairly even game. Some of the chances, I think Cove might have had a chance late on to win it, but yeah, 1-1. I think Cove be delighted with that, you know.
It's going to be another very interesting season in Division 1, isn't it? It's going to be highly competitive looking at things here.
Looking at it there, obviously Cove would have been a few high. I think Cove were in 3rd or 4th this time last year, and then they moved up, and obviously it was kind of like it was obviously Bray, Cove, and sorry, I'm just looking. He's putting the stock back up there. It looks like he's going to continue. When he went down, he looked in agony, didn't he?
Yeah, they always do.
Yeah, so obviously, it was Dundalk, Cove, and Bray, I think, for most of the season last season, and then Dundalk obviously went up, but yeah, I think Cove will get into their stride, but yeah, it was a good point for them in the end. Cork would have been disappointed with it.
Yeah, what have made the students? The students have started well this season, haven't they?
Yeah, they've done decent enough so far.
Yeah.
And obviously, listen, you don't get many down the bowl, as they would say, down the UCD bowl, but they've started off very well.
What are you expecting for Treaty here? They've had a drop off now. They're right down the bottom, 1 point from 4 games.
Yeah, that like I said, there was a few things happening behind the scenes. There was talk of them maybe not getting the money. Ooh, see that?
Saying it now, incoming. I thought that was going right into the far corner.
That's exactly what I thought, because it's one of those, isn't it? Now, I know Wan-Bissaka is on the line there, but it's one of those that could have looped over his head and just hit the back of the net. Jeez, heart and mouth moment there, wasn't it?
I'm not too sure Wan-Bissaka or anyone knew a whole lot about it.
It was so fast,
by the time they turned around.
It was so
stick
fast.
With this, another corner now, 113 gone here, 113-30 or whatever. Still 2-2. This is nail biting stuff now for both these.
Somerville is in, but he can't last. Are they trying to keep him on for the penalties, you reckon?
It's a long 7 minutes.
Isn't it, like?
That's a lot of wintergreen.
That's it. Oh, goal kick.
And to be honest with you, if he's that injured, do you want him stepping up for the penalty?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Keith on the old tablet.
Yeah, there's enough penalty takers in that. Right, let's get down through this week's Athlone versus Cove. Rob get the win. Rob's men get the win.
Yeah. I'd say it could be a home win here for Athlone against Cove. Yeah.
Bray versus UCD.
This is going to be a tasty game, I'd say. I think Bray might just sneak it. I think they'll sneak it by a goal. But
I might try Mouse over to that.
It'd be a good game, because it will be a good game in fairness. Yeah.
Cork Longford.
Yeah, Cork win has to be.
Finn Harps Treaty.
Yeah, I'm going home win here, cuz.
And Wexford Kerry.
Do you know what?
Feels more like a GA game than a football game.
It does, doesn't it? I think there'll be 2 points in it. I think that'd be a draw. I think it'd be a score draw.
Draw. Interesting. See, Poch being linked with the Real Madrid job after World Cup finished.
Jesus,
I don't know about that. God.
They're going for Ruben Amorim and Eric Ten Hag as his assistant.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the scenes in the Bernabeu?
Ollie is the first coach assistant.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine. Yeah, we're still 2-2 here anyway. 1:15 on the clock. Um, yeah, interesting. What you reckon here? What do you
Brentford
think?
on
You
the
got
attack.
you thinking pens?
Yeah, I'd say so. It has
Looking
been
at
end to
pens,
end
is it?
though, cause it has been end to end. Good
Yeah.
catch, very very good catch.
I meant to ask you. I covered it with I covered it with Darren on Thursday's show. Two couple of things that have come up. One, what you make of the idea? No points for a 0-0 draw.
This is Arsene Wenger's thing, is it?
We'll talk about obviously the offside thing he mentioned as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought like listen. How many times have you seen a nil-all draw where the teams have actually gone out and tried to score? Like no one wants a nil-all draw. I can see where they're coming from with it, but I think listen, don't overthink things.
The conversation that we had on Thursday was, you know, at times there's a number of 0-0 draws that are very good games end to end, and for one
Yeah,
reason or another, both keepers just have outstanding games.
yeah.
But we kind of made the point that they're few and far between. That most 0-0 draws are just shite games.
Yeah, you're going to listen. You're going to get that over the course of a
Yeah.
season with how many games are played. Like they're not all going to have goals in them, but I don't think there's ever an intention of a club not going to try to go out and score. You know, there's clubs out there that are battling relegation, that are going for Europe, that are going for
But
leagues and stuff like that.
do you like the idea of the risk and reward?
Ooh, did you see that, cuz?
Just saying it there now. Just took a deflection, did it?
Yeah,
Looked like it took a deflection.
it was dipping. Yeah, no, it's gone for the corner. Yeah, but the way it was
Yeah,
dipping.
definitely. Yeah. I thought it was going to loop over.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Just landed on the top of the net. Came off the knee. Came
Yeah.
off Sandberg or Vandenberg's knee.
West Ham corner now from the right hand side here.
I often find when it gets to
Okay.
117 or 118, I don't want anyone to score.
Yeah,
I love penalties.
You need
I love
penalties.
penalties.
Good header
Yeah.
by Collins out to the edge of the box, cleared again. No.
Jared Bowen has lovely delivery, but when you look at his delivery off corners, for some reason they never put anyone near post.
Yeah.
And it tends to go in near post because it's a really good delivery. And when you look at it, he does it so many times as well.
Yeah.
It has to be a training ground thing, but yet they never put a player there. So
No.
what do they think is going to happen? Like?
I know, because usually if you watch Soucek, he usually starts in the middle and then he'll try run around to the back post and get a header in at the back post.
But you
no one
rarely
ever
see
goes to
them
that
put
front post.
you rarely see them put a pass long, like, you know. It's
No.
normally near post, like. Strange. Because
Oh,
I just assume it's training ground practice, and yet it's no one there. Like,
it's better. Listen, I've seen Nani taking corners for United.
Brentford have to win the ball here on the break now. Brentford on the break here with numbers potentially.
Clearance by West Ham. Callum Wilson chests it down.
That's a
West
poor
Ham,
ball in, wasn't it?
yeah,
He didn't look up around.
They're at that stage of the game now where the legs are very, very tired. One wrong move and
although in fairness to them, they're still moving. They're still moving.
Yeah.
You know, there's still
Even
plenty of pace in there.
You could see he was a bit tired. Wan-Bissaka on the ball now. Jesus, only 2 minutes left. So Bowen. Wan-Bissaka has energy anyway. Ooh, decent ball. Nathan Collins says it out for a corner. Another West Ham corner. We'll see what they'll do with this one, cuz.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna stay on it anyway. May as well stay on it and see it out. So we're only 1 away into the podcast anyway, so and we've nothing else really to cover bar this. So
and Cody Rhodes.
The West Ham fans are planking
it. Let's see this corner coming in now.
This is the sickener now if someone scores.
Yeah.
Although, you know, at pens we enjoy them, especially when it's not our own teams, obviously. But it is a really unfair way of going out, isn't it?
It is, in fairness. We've been.
What did you make? What did you make of it? It went long this time with it, and no one there again going to the sassy, is it? What did you make of his suggestion on the offside? Darren was making the point. Why don't you just go the forward foot on each player and you take the line from there? Why he was recommending, like, you know, there has to be daylight or space.
Yeah. No, it is. I've seen a few variations of what they were trying to do. So I was just saying, man of the match contenders there, Bowen, Kelleher, or Thiago. I wouldn't say you could say much. I didn't obviously see most of the match, but I would say that's a fair reflection on the game itself.
I suppose you could probably split the trade on 33% each, to be honest.
Yeah, West Ham have possession on
perfect,
there. Yeah, it's again, it's how you gonna interpret it. It's the lines are just gonna be moved elsewhere.
2 minutes here.
2 minutes added on. Jesus Christ.
Mark, are you getting the Scottish kilts for next weekend?
Yes, I'll have some aces. If you fancy coming in for a measurement, I'll have them there for you. Don't you worry.
You have a roll of tape. You have a roll of tape as well, have you, for people to tape that banger to their leg?
Yeah, and a free haggis with every purchase of a kilt next weekend.
There you go. West Ham really pushing here, aren't they?
They are. Oh!
Brentford soaking up the pressure.
Oh, whoa. That was some effort.
Oh, what a shot.
That was some effort, wasn't it?
Who was that? The Sassy, was it?
Yeah.
The Sassy. Wow.
Oh.
Put that man up front.
He could have not hit that.
He left fly, he did as well. Yeah, he left fly on it, didn't he? Hit it lovely, he did.
Oh, what a connection.
Just over. I think Quaven had it covered, yeah?
Possibly, but Jesus Christ.
Is that the boy Irish in me,
moved? The way that ball moved, though, oh my God.
Yeah, like a missile.
Couldn't have hit it any sweeter. Yeah.
Interesting there. 30 seconds to go. You're probably just a little bit ahead.
Down out for a throw. Yeah, 1-2-1-4-1 I'm on. 4-3 now.
Yeah, I'm literally 3-4 seconds behind you.
Oh yeah.
I think we're looking at pens, aren't we?
Could have been a free kick. Brentford advantage given. Oh no, good touch by the West Hamers. Oh, good block.
Oh,
jeez, he's at the other end making blocks now. That's it.
Chelsea be wanting them back.
That's it, yeah. Jesus, with that squad of how
many? And give him a free set of bagpipes.
Yeah, give him a 10-year contract. And
free set of bagpipes. Do you know how much a set of bagpipes costs? Jesus Christ.
We will have the Proclaimers playing in the shop all weekend as well. Not on Spotify.
100%.
We'll have the two lads actually there. Not on Spotify.
The team song.
Yes. I'll tell you, they had some albums. Do you remember A Letter from America? When you go, will you step back? What? Oh, man.
Yeah.
They had some bangers.
That was an amazing time for music, wasn't it? You had, who would you got in there? You had Erasure and Pulp and Blur, obviously, and Oasis and everything and all. Like, it's so much good stuff going on. Like,
100%.
Really good.
Yeah, no, I loved the Proclaimers back in the day. Like, yeah, everyone's like, yeah.
Not about Pulp with your man Jarvis Cocker.
He was mad, wasn't he?
Mental, wasn't he? Mental.
Was it he mooned Michael Jackson at one of the MTV awards or something like that, didn't he?
That's right, yeah. Head case he was. There's the shit again.
Something else, wasn't it? They don't make him like him anymore, I tell you. Now, Aces, you're still in the chat. Just, you know where me and Noel were on this, so don't give too many spoilers away for the penalty shootout here.
Yeah.
And when he is doing the wrestling podcast this week,
Wednesday. I've a watch along for the Galatasaray game tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
So that's at that's 5:45, early match. 5:45. 5:45. So we'll be live from 3:30. Or sorry, we'll be live from 5:30, not 3:30.
I'll be in work, but I'll try to catch it on the way home.
Bros. Yeah.
Bren, missing you, man.
Are we leaning towards Brentford here because of Quaven? He's a great penalty stopper.
He is, in fairness to him. So he's
won many a cup between the sticks he has for teams.
They're showing him the iPad there.
Do you ever see the water bottles?
Yeah.
And all the notes taped around the water bottle.
Yeah.
For a game in Italy last week, the week before, and your man got the keeper's water bottle and threw it over the barrier.
Yeah. And then
he got the other keeper's water bottle. Yeah, and then the ball boy kept on taking his towels.
African nation, yeah.
That's mad as well, wasn't it?
The sub was trying to take it. The water boy, the West Ham keeper's coming back from the tunnel. Yeah. He must have been going in doing his homework there. I tell you, he's not a small lad either.
Probably went in to have a dump.
Yeah. Bren, I shall be tuning into you on Wednesday night. Don't worry. Unfortunately, I didn't tune in last week because we were getting hammered by Newcastle.
Brand's a big
I was
man.
watching
He's a
that.
big MJ fan, so he wouldn't appreciate that.
No
He's a big Michael
way.
Jackson fan. Yeah. The Brit Awards, wasn't it? The Brit Awards.
Well,
Yeah.
listen,
Your
Bren.
man Cocker used to walk out. Remember, and he'd have a and a cigarette and
Yeah,
all, and he'd look mouthy, wouldn't he?
yeah. And what was the what was the song?
Didn't he go on? Didn't he go on to do one of the shows on BBC or Channel 4? Wasn't it like a Nevermind the Buzzcocks or something like that? Was it?
Yeah. He done Nevermind
Wasn't
the
he one of the
Buzzcocks on
guys of
BBC
the?
Two.
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah.
We were born within an hour of each other. Your one who wrote that song, she passed away actually.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. She was from Ireland or something? She was a nurse or something like that. Yeah, but Bren, in Stradbrook in May, I will show you my moonwalk, right? I promise you that.
Brand's panicking. He was in the shop last week asking me, are you doing the duet in the middle of the pitch?
I'll do it, yeah, no problem. Epic's just been released. I'll get the cobwebs off the old Elvis suit and the GI Blue gear upstairs, you know?
Yeah, that Disco 2000.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Common
people, yeah.
What a chill.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Common people.
Great. Music was great back then.
Yeah. Yeah, wasn't it? Disco was the song Marky there. He's letting you know. There you go.
There we go, yes. I believe, the girl who he wrote that about or was inspired by it had passed away. She must have been a nurse or something.
Remember, he used to wear the old brown suits and all, and the beige shorts. Remember he was like something out of Emmerdale or something.
Yeah, and I used to think you get them in them vintage shops in Temple Bar. Did you ever see the lads that wear stuff from there? That's exactly, and his mad dark with our glasses and stuff. Well, here we
go in there remember, you used to go in there for the vintage Levi jeans and all.
Yeah,
remember that shop on the corner? What was it called?
Oh,
fresh,
right in the corner there, across from the back of the bank.
That's right.
They're good for the old vintage jersey. Some of them shops now, you get a little find that you in there. You would
better than okjerseys.com.
Oh yeah, are they any use? Yeah,
very, very good, Mark.
You must send me the link for that, cause please.
Okay, as in OKAY jerseys.com.
Okay. Oh, Bones just scored the first, cause Quavian went the right way. It was just too high from him.
That was I might
have to check them jerseys out. I'm after ordering an Ian Hart jersey to get signed by.
They have the trackies on the training gear and everything. The whole lot.
No way.
Yeah. Well worth it.
I must check that out.
€15, I think, or £15
for a jersey.
Yeah.
What's the turnaround like? Cause in terms of how many days, probably 19 days or something.
No, it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. On the ball, and the qualities. I haven't got one off them yet, but someone's telling me that they got some off them, and the quality is
nice.
They do all the retro jerseys as well and stuff, so pretty cool.
I must have to okjerseys.com, is it?
okjerseys.com. Who's this? Thiago, is it?
Yeah, Thiago.
Putting the big ones out first. It's a
he
big
stopped.
unit, that keeper. You're right, aren't you?
Keeper sent the wrong way.
When you think of penalties are nearly the easiest game in the planet, really, aren't they? If you just keep your composure and just don't second guess yourself.
It is, but that's what it's all about. It's just keeping that composure. Like, you can practice it so many times on the training pitch, but when you're in that situation,
I thought did they not outlaw all that stopping bullshit run in the run?
Yeah, they were meant to. They were meant to. Yeah,
that was gone.
Yeah, they were meant to.
No.
Do you remember
fucking chewing the fingers out himself here?
Yeah. Do you remember Pogba's fucking Pano took him about an hour to get to the ball?
And Bruno's nearly doing like fucking river dance.
Yeah, Jesus.
Went in off the underside, did it?
Underside of the bar, yeah. He was given.
The problem with Quavian is Quavian nearly needs to warm up, and then eventually he just grabs one out.
One out of nowhere.
The problem. Yeah.
There's
2-1 at the moment to West Ham here at the minute.
Nuno can't even watch.
I still fancy Brentford just on the basis of Quavian. He's so good at pens. I think
they're gonna miss this one. I don't know. I just have a feeling. I would say that, but I have a feeling they're gonna miss this.
Doesn't look too confident.
No, that's what I just have a feeling.
Come on. Quavane and Keith Andrews. Come on.
Yeah, he doesn't look confident at all, because
No. He's looking down at the ball and second guessing himself and everything. I'll just slide into the corner, mate, will you?
where is he going to go? Keeper's left, bottom left? Or he's going to sky it?
I think he's going to change his mind about running.
What the hell was that?
Hang on. Oh my God, you seriously didn't try that, did you? Keith Andrews will box the head off this lad in the changing room.
Trying to
You don't. This is not the time to be doing that. That keeper's too big for that. That's fucking ridiculous. You might have cost your team now a place in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup.
What a fucking clown.
What a cabbage.
Keith looking over at my hope, saying, "What the fuck
was that?" That's you don't do that. You
don't get why the teammates are giving him high fives. Here's Callum Wilson. He'll slot away. Don't know why
they have to be saying, don't they?
No, I know, but I'd be like,
I'm sure they won't be doing that when they get him down the tunnel. They'll be putting his head through the fucking wall, like.
Great pen by Wilson. You'd
put your gaff on him, wouldn't you?
Cause wait till you see that.
Quavane, he wasn't too far away.
No.
Wasn't a mile away. He just hit a high up into the net, so very difficult to save. 3-1 at the moment, so
only hit the underside of the bar as well.
And see, the keeper's already on the way down, so you're not getting near.
Exactly.
Well, there's a risk, a little bit higher, and that's coming back out, actually.
Yeah. But he's that experienced, like you feel you'd be confident in him doing it rather than some of the younger lads.
Does your man Areola just look bigger now because he's ground the hair out?
Yeah, I don't know.
He does. He looks a unit now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
See Jordan Henderson, he'll fucking go through that lad for a shortcut later.
100%.
This lad looks a bit better, doesn't he?
I'd say he's gonna go keeper's right.
Left, I'd say. Yeah, keeper's right, her left.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Good pen. Arvaloa having a little cheeky smile at him.
The other lad's staring him down, look.
If you're going that way, you has to be right in the corner like that.
Yeah.
Took it very,
especially for a unit like him.
Yeah. Took it
big
very
reach,
well.
Big dive on him. He did.
Souček. Will he go for power?
Well, he ain't gonna be thinking it. That's for sure. Anyone with any thoughts about thinking it, you can forget about that.
Neonov still can't watch.
Yeah. He's done that before in penalty shootouts though as well, hasn't he? He never really watches them.
Good pen. Good pen.
Very cash the way he did it. Very confident. He's a very underrated player, isn't he, Souček?
Yeah, he is, in fairness.
He doesn't really get the plaudits he deserves.
He took it well.
Have to score here, don't they? Brentford have to score here.
Who's it going to be?
It's unusual. Quavane hasn't really been that close to any of them, really.
No.
But then they've all been good pens, so.
They have, in fairness.
In fact, you're up against Souček, Bowen, Callum Wilson. Oh, man. It's all about really good ball strikers as well, like, you know. He's looking down now. This lad doesn't look like he fancies it either.
I was just going to say that, Jensen, yeah. You'd like to see him score.
He's a good player, though, isn't he? He's a good player.
He is. Straight down the middle.
That's what the other lad should have done.
Exactly.
Although he never moved, he would have saved it. He never moved.
Some power in it.
Here we go. So Quave has to save. When the pressure's on, he'll deliver, won't he, Quave?
Yeah.
Who's taking the pen? Who's stepping up? Put the boy the sassy up on it.
Yeah, after that
one a minute ago. Yeah, he put Quave in and all in the back of the net. Who's stepping up here? West Ham fans are planking it. Now has the head in the hands. Can Quave keep it going?
just
Easy work, easy work. West Ham through. So it's West Ham versus Leeds. Finishes off that draw that was made tonight. West Ham versus Leeds. The Sassy celebrating. Celebrating, but they didn't step up to take one. The bubbles are flowing. Kids are happy in the stands.
Imagine losing to that Panenka. Holy shit.
Is that Nuno smiling there? Did I see Nuno smiling?
Yeah, the first time in a long time.
That's one for the ages, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's one for the ages.
Jesus Christ. Something else goes, isn't it?
West Ham pull a Wigan.
Yeah, do you reckon?
The FA Cup and get
relegated a few days later, yeah.
Imagine. I think West Ham are going to have enough.
Yeah. I think so. Ah, that's a great pen. Queeving didn't even move.
Then every one of them into the roof of the net.
Yeah.
I think Nuno must have had the boys on the training ground, didn't he?
But definitely
look like they're rehearsed.
Queeving, like the way he stretches for penalties, you have to hit a high. But there is that risk when you go for that tactic as well, you know.
Obviously, big up to Brentford and Keith Andrews as well. Great effort.
Very unlucky.
We have to say very unlucky. Congrats to Nuno and West Ham going through. West Ham fans will be delighted. I have to say they haven't had much to cheer about this season.
Oh, Sir Trevor. Legend.
Looks well.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Looks well.
His voice always reminds me of, remember that football game, This Is Football, on the PlayStation?
Yes.
Brilliant game.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, folks, if you could subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button and drop a like on the video. I'll be back tomorrow at 5:30. Galatasaray watch along. Reds, don't let me down. Don't let me down on a watch along. And have the notification button, hit the subscribe button and all that, and then you'll know when things are happening. Cause